Hello, folks. We are a week into isolation, and I thought I would offer a libertarian perspective on why we disagree with the idea of the lockdown and giving this power over to the government. The first thing that I get told the moment that I say that I disagree with the lockdown is people ask me, do you want to kill people? Do you want to kill the elders? And no, that is a complete moot point. The fact that I disagree with you on lockdown does not mean that I want to kill people. If anything, I've been on lockdown myself for weeks, and to everyone that I care for that is in danger, I told them, lock yourself at home, and if you need, I'll go and do the shopping for you. So the fact that we disagree with the lockdown simply means that we want people safe. We just want to go about it in a different manner. I believe, as a libertarian, that the responsibility is mine. I am in charge of my life and should be mine the responsibility of taking care of myself. Whereas the lockdown takes away this responsibility from the people and puts it in the hands of the government. More so, the problem is that not only it takes away the responsibility, what we have been worrying about is that there's going to be a price to pay. And loads of people, they were like, oh, any price is worth the saves of whatever lives could be lost otherwise to the virus. And no, that is a big mistake that you're doing because you're rushing into thinking that and you're not realizing what is going to be the price to pay. Now, when I say that the responsibility of saving your life is not the only thing that is going to be removed from you, they also removed your ability to support. Now, being all in lockdown, I cannot decide for myself if I want to go out or not, which means that they have taken from me the ability to decide if I want to save, I have to stay at home full stop. Okay, it's what you want. Perfect. But maybe I have people depending on me. Maybe I have a family. Maybe I have grandparents that needs to be looked after. Maybe there are people that support, that I'm supporting now. And maybe that support is also economical. So by removing my ability to go to work, to go out, because unless you can work from home or you are a protected category, you are done. If you're not a key worker or you cannot work from home, you cannot go to work. So they've just removed my ability to support other people. By the way, I can actually work from home, so for me, I'm safe. I'm just thinking about all those people that all of a sudden they have lost their job. And you have millions of people that all of a sudden, overnight, they have lost their job. These people can no longer support themselves, nor they can support others. There might be people depending on them economically. Poof, it's all gone. All because you have decided that you knew better than them and you wanted the government to enforce a lockdown on them. Lots of people, they live paycheck to paycheck. These people, soon enough, they wanted money for rent. They will not have money for food. Now, the government say no eviction for 3 months, but there's going to be people that will not be able to pay rent for 3 months. And when these will be over, they risk being kicked out all the same. Or even if they're not, they still have to pay 3 months of arrears. And what about the landlord? The landlord maybe is relying on the rent because he has a mortgage to pay. All of a sudden, there's no more money coming in because you thought that a lockdown was a good idea. People are going to be missing food. Look at Italy. In Italy, you already started to see looting in shops. People have run out of money. People have run out of foods. People are starting to loot the supermarkets. You keep this going long enough. Now it's only been going for a week, but the government is already talking about locking everything up for the whole of April. By the time we get to the end of April, there will be 6 weeks of isolation. People will run out of money, will run out of food, people will loot supermarkets. Not only that, people already started being prey of depression. You check the papers, we already had suicides. People have killed themselves because they cannot face the idea of isolation. That is the real price of isolation. Go and check any study that is done in prisons. What is the most cruel thing that you can do to a person? Isolation. And you have just imposed isolation to a nation. Well, let's go down this route. You are saying that these are preventable deaths, and the state should do everything in its power to prevent death. I printed a few numbers. Let's go through them. So, 8,000 people every year died because of alcohol-related problem. Well, these are preventable. These people, they cannot deal with alcohol. I suggest that the least we can do from tomorrow is to ban alcohol. It should not be illegal to sell anymore because people are dying. And as you say, anything we can do to prevent death, we should be doing. Alcohol is off the limits. 78,000 people a year die because of smoking. You know where it's going. Ban cigarettes, no more. I'm really sorry, guys. I've had too many people die because of smoking. It's preventable. The state should do everything in its power to prevent death. No more cigarettes. Nearly 2,000 people die every year, and they're road casualties. They die because of cars. They die because of vehicles. Vehicles are banned. I am really sorry, guys. No more cars. Return your cars from tomorrow. You're allowed at best to push bike. That's it. But here where it counts with a juicy one. Again, you want the state to enforce a law to stop all preventable death at all cost. You said so yourself. So where do you draw the line? Because you have 30,000 people that every year die because of illness related to obesity. Can you imagine 30,000 people every year for being fat? This can be avoided. There's a lot we can do for these. I'm telling you what. Now, first of all, these people should be put on a diet. But we can do better. These people need training. They're probably fat because they don't know better. They're eating wrong and not doing enough exercise. So what we should really do is to get these people fit. Now, so what I thought is that we should create a camp for these people to get in, where they should be starved until they reach a proper weight and they are trained. And so yeah, we should have this fitness camp. Fitness camp sounds like a good idea. And when you walk into this fitness camp, they should have a motto. And I thought that you should walk into this camp and the motto should be, "Workout will set you free." Like and share, guys. Like and share.